What's going on? Welcome to capo-ed chords on the guitar. This is going to be the key of C major at 5th fret. So the idea with the capo is that you could take chords that you would normally play within the first 3 frets using open strings and using the capo to basically move your nut up the neck. So without further ado, so you can see here right from the very beginning, I'm going to make this a little bit larger. Okay, that's a bit good right there. So capo chords, key of C major, 5th fret. Now you'll look at this first chord and go, wait a minute, that looks like a G chord, but it's actually a C chord, and there's a reason for that, and I'm going to get to that in just a moment with the fretboard diagram right over here. This looks like a C chord, right? First 3 frets of the guitar are using open strings, but capo is going to be at the 5th fret, as you'll see in the score as well. So there's going to be a couple of different resources to demonstrate why these chords are called what they are. G chord at the end looks like a D chord. It is not. It is a G chord because of where the capo is. And that brings in this puppy right here. So now, first 5 frets, of course, there's nothing happening there because the capo is at the actual 5th fret. Again, we're taking the nut and moving it up. You can see too, even with the way it's sort of laid out on the diagram here, it kind of looks like the nut, but that's the capo. So, and of course, this is right here in the score, capo at 5th fret. So now you can see all the letters here, right? If I do the very first chord, and very nicely it's highlighted for us, we can see the letters that spell out our C chord. C, E, G, these are the open strings. C at 5th fret. When you capo at 5th fret, you get a C note, right? Then you go up to the 8th fret. On top 2 strings, you get a G and C to complete it. So we have 3 C's, 2 G's, and 1 E. So that gives us a C major chord. That's how that works. What's nice about doing the chords is that you can play with the capo, and if you're playing in the key of C with somebody, or they're playing the C, the F, and the G chord, and you want to double with them rather than playing the exact same way they're playing the chords, you can simply install your capo and be right in there with them. So if you want to create some layering, some variety, that's how you do it. In the tablature portion, we can see our notes are stacked up: C, E, G, C, G, C, just like in the fretboard view, same exact thing. And then of course the tablature portion, we have our 3rd fret, because again, 3rd fret would be actually 5th fret. So again, consider this the nut. So your open strings are here, your 1st fret's here, 2nd fret, and 3rd fret, again, reinforced in the tablature. Okay? Moving on to the next chord, our F chord, you can see again, as I mentioned earlier, F, A, C. It looks like a C chord, F, and A note on top. Okay? So that's how you get to your F chord. It looks like a C chord, but in fact, it is not. It is indeed an F chord because of where the letters are. And lastly, our G chord, which looks like a D chord, right? So for comparing the open string scene with the shapes from the chord diagrams, oh, that's a D chord. Well, it's actually a G chord. Knowing this is great because if you're writing a song and you want something a little different in the mix, you want to layer guitars together. In fact, in this video, you'll probably see me do both chords, right? So what I might do right now is play you the regular C chord and then do the capo version. Making sure the guitar is in tune first, that's always an important feature. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. So that's the chord collection without the capo, the ones we know. Same chords. I just played C, F, and G before. Now we have the same 3 chords with the capo. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Okay, so those 2 blending of non-capo and capo chords sounds great as a blend, as a layering effect if you're doing your own songwriting and recording, or if you're playing with people like I mentioned before, and one person's playing those 3 chords over and over again, you want to play it in a different location and your capo's with you, you can easily just put it right on there. Otherwise, you're going to do a lot of bar chords, which is fine. It's not a big deal. The capoing just makes it a little bit easier. Playing for an extended period of time, sometimes the bar chords can make people's hand sort of more fatigued. So the capo kind of alleviates that and allows you to do other things with open strings, which is kind of nice. The key of C major allows for that too pretty readily. That's why it's a popular key, because we get to use a lot of the open strings. So that's the thing that's really nice about using the capo, is that doubling effect. With two guitars, double tracking a single guitar, where you can do both parts on your own, play the regular C chords, you know, the regular F, the regular G, down in the first 3 frets, and then do another track perhaps or two with the capoing, you know, and do different things with that, you know, picking, fingerstyle. But it's nice to have a foundation of, you know, knowing you can play a C, an F, and a G chord in a different location. It gives you some more freedom, you know, in terms of what to listen for and what you like. And I guess on that note, no pun intended, I will wrap this one up. Have any feedback about this? I could do a lesson based on your feedback and comments and questions. So don't be shy, feel free to comment away. Keep it constructive, something that I'm trying to put out a lot of good stuff for you guys. The main feature is being able to offer something here that helps you. Feel free to like and subscribe. Keep commenting on the videos, keep commenting on the shorts, and stay tuned. There's a lot of good stuff on the way. So thank you so much. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.